Namaste. Today we're going to open our class by finding our comfortable position, grounding down through our sits bones and lengthening up through our spine. And just taking a moment to feel the presence within. As we come to set our intention for this day, we bring our hands to our hearts and we feel into our capacity, our ability and our power to shift energy. The ability that we have to transform darkness and density and shadows into light, beauty, and joy. We call upon the light of the sun, the moon, and the stars to support us in this journey today, to guide us in this transformation, in this transmutation. We call upon the practice and the tradition of yoga to guide our movements and our breath, for us to see a deeper meaning for this practice, a meaning of shifting energy within, and therefore shifting the energy around us in our environment and in our surroundings. As we set this intention, we bow our heads to our hearts. We feel the light of our being flowing through us, this channel of energy from the base of the spine rising up through the crown of the head, and the energy from the light of consciousness flowing down through the crown and connecting us back to Mother Earth. Taking a deep breath into this channel of light. Exhale, releasing all the air. Once again, feel yourself connecting to this vibrant channel of light as you breathe in. And exhaling, connecting back to the Mother. From here, we open our practice with the sound of Om, breathing in together. Feel the energy of the vibration of the sound expanding from this channel within and reaching out to your surroundings, beyond your auric field, to touch those around you and to touch those that you cannot see or feel in this moment, trusting that we are all connected and we are all one. Everything that we bring forth in this practice today will have a positive effect on the entire planet. From this sacred space, we open our practice. Inhaling, let the arms float up overhead, taking a deep breath in, smiling into that channel of light. As you bring the palms together, extend up into that light. And as you exhale, float them down gently, releasing any air, maybe with a bit of sound as you find that vibration moving you. Inhale, let the arms float up. Feel that channel of energy shining forth, that pillar of light. And as you exhale, find a bit of sound. As you connect to the frequency of that light within you, once again inhaling, exhaling. Take a couple more rounds, letting that sound come out in its own way, that sound that represents the light that radiates within you. Slowly releasing the hands to the knees. And as you inhale, let the chest lift forward, opening up your heart center. And as you exhale, drawing back, allowing yourself to receive any light, any beauty from the back of the heart. Inhale, let that light reach forward, expanding it out to the world. And inhaling, allowing yourself to receive. Opening up and finding this gentle movement back and forth to allow yourself to move more deeply into that essence of brilliance that you are. Calling upon your own strength, your own inner healing, your ability to move, transform, and shift energy. As you feel that energy now moving within you, start to allow that movement to take a new form. Let it start to take spirals around in one direction, letting go of any attachment to the way you think it may feel or need to look, but allowing it to be exactly what it is, feeling that stream of light within you, and nurturing that light as you spiral around it and within it. Go ahead and switch directions when you're ready, spiraling around the other way. Knowing that this practice is allowing us to connect to the deeper energies, the unconscious energies of darkness and density that we may be holding on behalf of ourselves or on behalf of the planet, and allowing ourselves to see it so clearly that we cannot help but bring light to it. As you come back to center, let yourself shift now side to side. Let the arms start to flow into that movement, so let that light move out into the extremities. And on your next inhalation, let both arms float up overhead. And exhale, the right hand comes down to the right side of the body. Inhale the left arm up overhead. And then exhaling, finding a gentle lengthening through the side body from that left hip all the way to the fingertips. Open up the heart, folding, rolling that left shoulder back slightly. Let your heart smile up to the sky, to the light of the sun that is filling us now with its brilliance and illumination. As you exhale, lower down and scoop through and come to the other side, letting the left hand support you on the left side of the body and extending through the right side, through the intercostal muscles, rolling that right shoulder back and lifting up into the sunlight. How much more light can you bring into your essence, into your being to share with the world? As you exhale, float through the center. Inhale, extending. Exhale, contracting. And inhale, extending. Take a couple more rounds here and feel yourself moving from darkness to light, light to darkness, and darkness to light. Let yourself swoop into the dark and then open up into the light. Know that the light is here to help us heal. We can bring any darkness into the light to be transformed. We can move our darkness into this column of light that we are, and we can extend that light even further out into the world to create more healing for the planet. Take one more breath this way, inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, hold here, and slowly come all the way back up to center. As we exhale, we'll twist to the right, taking our right hand behind us, left hand across the outside of the right knee. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, and exhale, begin to twist over that right shoulder. So let the twist come from the mid-spine as it rotates up through the chest, through the shoulders, through the neck, the head, and even the eyes. Take the twist as you gaze back, gazing back upon anything that you may have been holding, anything that you may feel you've been attached to, unnecessarily clinging to. Feel yourself bring it into your awareness now. Breathing in. Exhale through your mouth, let it go. And inhale, feel the light lift you back up to the center. Exhale to the other side. Left hand comes behind, supporting you at the sacrum. Right hand comes to the outside of the left knee. Inhale as you lengthen, sitting up tall through the spine. And then exhale, finding that twist through the center line of the body. Letting it come from the midline through the chest and rib cage, around through the shoulders, the neck, the head, and the eyes. Gazing back at your past and noticing if there's anything that has been untouched, unseen, unattended to. Let yourself take this moment to feel into what you may bring more light to resolve it, to heal it. Breathe into that darkness and breathe out light. Inhale, come back into that pillar of light. Draw the arms up overhead. As you exhale, open up the arms nice and wide. Take them back behind you. Interlock the fingers and draw the index fingers down to the earth. So the hands are interlocked behind you with the index fingers pointing down and touching Mother Earth. As you find that connection to her, allow her to hold the space for you. As you fill yourself with more light through this breath, we'll come into a Kapalabhati breath. So this will be a detoxifying breath to create more space for more light. This will be a forceful exhalation, a powerful exhalation through the nose, and a passive inhalation through the nose. It'll look like this. The belly is going to be pumping. And we'll keep that connection to the earth to feel ourselves connecting and grounding in at the same time. So we'll breathe in deeply. Exhale softly. Inhale 3/4 capacity. And begin. Exhale, 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 exhale. Breathing as you condition yourself to find your own truth, your own light, and your own healing. Feel your own power in this practice of detoxification, letting go of anything you don't need, slowing it down. Exhale, 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 exhale. Let go of all the air. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Inhale a deep cleansing breath. And exhale, release. Inhale once again here, 3/4 capacity. Come to retain the breath, and as you do this time, feel the energy of Mother Earth, the essence drawing up into your spine and into your heart. Hold that energy that she provides you as pure light, pure vibration, pure frequency of the earth and all things that she provides in her creation. Holding the breath, and then exhale, let it go. Release the arms up overhead once again. And as you exhale, float the hands to the heart center. We'll come to roll over the knees, to step the knees back and come into a tabletop position. So find yourself in this divine alignment with the shoulders over the wrists and the hips over the heels, or hips over the knees. As we inhale, we'll start to lift the right arm up and just feel the extension as we bring that light up. And as we exhale, we'll carry that light down into the density. We'll roll over that right shoulder, coming into our twist here as we thread the needle, extend that right arm out, keep the left hand planted into the earth to press down gently and create a bit of a twist here. Come down into the shadows, into the darkness, into the depth of the underworld, and see what there is for you to work with today. Without any fear, take the light into the dark so that you may see more clearly your work for this moment. If you feel comfortable here and you'd like to lift that left arm up, feel yourself expanding and radiating light into the dark. Reach up for the light. Know that you're bringing it down into the space for healing. Take one more breath here as you inhale, and then exhale, pressing that left hand down into the earth. Start to guide yourself up by sliding that arm back up to the sky, bringing in more light, more light, more light as you radiate up to the sky, and then exhale, that right hand down to meet the left. Reposition the hands and the knees so that you're in that perfect divine tabletop position. Feel that alignment guiding you. As you inhale now, let the left arm reach up. Grab the light of the sun and the moon, and then draw it down as you gracefully bring it into your twist, threading the needle over that left shoulder now, extending the top of the head forward, pressing into the right hand, creating space between the shoulder and the neck, and creating that twist at the center line of the body. Dive into any darkness that you'd like to explore today and feel yourself having the courage and the strength to move into it with light. If you feel comfortable here and you feel stable, you can let that right arm reach up for even more brilliance. As you bring it in, trust your body knows. Your body knows how to work with the density. Bring that light in through the fingertips, and as you exhale now, let that hand swoop down, pressing down into the earth, sliding the left arm back and up, reaching back up to the sky, back up to the sun, gathering more of that light. Smile into your heart as you exhale, and let the left hand come down to meet the right. We're going to slide back here onto our heels for a moment. As we slide back, you can shift the heels out to the sides and draw the hips in between the heels, or just send the heels down to rest on the hips on the heels. We're going to shift our weight forward and draw our fingertips back slightly, and just allow a little bit of a rocking movement here to warm up your wrists. Notice where the body wants to move. Maybe it comes forward a little bit. Maybe you start to create circular motions. Listen to how your body wants to warm up your wrists, your forearms, your hands, your fingers. And as you feel comfortable, we'll switch the direction of the hands so the palms are up now, and then starting those gentle rotations, taking your time and just feeling where your body wants to take you. And then coming to bring your hands together, rotating the wrists in one direction and rotating in the other direction. Letting the hands draw back behind you, and again, either with the hips on the heels or in between the heels, we'll lean back just slightly, creating more space for more light to fill us. Opening up the heart, extending that light up, and if it feels comfortable, gently curve in the spine at the tailbone and lift the hips up off the ground. The hips come up off the heels as the head draws back slightly, rolling the shoulders back and creating that spaciousness in the arms and the shoulders. And then exhale, slowly begin to lower back down. As you come down, we'll shift the weight forward again, come to hands and knees, and as we come forward, we'll curl the toes this time and send the hips back to a modified down dog. So keeping the knees slightly bent, we'll just walk in place here for the first few breaths. And just see how your body is adapting to developing ways that you can create more space for more light. By detoxifying, by releasing, by twisting it out and wringing it out. This will be part of our practice today, finding ways that we can twist out the old energy to release it, to create more space for new light to shine through, shifting and transmuting that energy that no longer serves us or the planet. Come up on the toes as you inhale, and exhale, sink down into the heels. From here, we're going to shift our weight forward. We're going to come to a plank position, aligning the shoulders over the wrists. Pull the belly in, pull up through the thighs, the kneecaps, feel the strength in your core. And then exhale, begin to lower down the knees. Keep the elbows in nice and tight to the body. Keep the hips up high as you come down to chest and chin. Gently slide forward, glide forward to unmodified Bhujangasana here, lifting up through the chest into Cobra. And then staying here as you press down through the tops of the feet, we'll lift the hands slightly. Keep that energy lifting and shine your heart forward. Know that you have the light within you to reach it out to all beings. So every time we come into this posture, envision yourself beaming the light from your heart forward. As we exhale, we'll press down into the hands, roll over the knees, curl the toes, and press back into the heels once again in down dog. Take a nice deep breath in here, and exhale through the mouth. Let go of all the air. Good. On your next inhalation, we'll step the right foot through between the hands. Let the left knee drop down slightly as we come up on the fingertips. Drop down in that back foot, so pressing down through the top of the left foot. We'll take the left arm and let it guide us up here as we lift up and spiral the arms all the way back. Right arm now reaches up as the left arm slides down that back leg. Reach your heart open and notice where you can find more length, more expansion, and more expression to receive more light. This is a process of coming into the shift for this planet. We are the conduits for this change. As we exhale, we'll spiral the arms down and around. The left hand comes to the floor, right arm reaches up for more light, and you can stay here or curl the left toes and extend that leg behind you. As we come into this twist, again, come into any density that you might be holding. Anything that might be stuck or stagnant, breathe into it. Breathe it in and breathe it out. Inhale, one more breath here. And exhale, let the right hand float down to meet the left. Taking the right foot back to meet the left foot, lower down knees, chest and chin. Float through to Cobra, lift the hands gently, shine the heart forward. Exhale, press down through the hands, roll over knees or toes, and press back to down dog. From here, inhaling, the left foot will step forward between the hands. Ground down through that back knee, flatten out the foot behind you, come up on the fingertips, lift up through the heart. Right arm is going to guide us this time as we reach up and back, windmill the back arm all the way to the back leg as that left arm reaches up. Reaching up for the essence of the sun, the brilliance of the stars. Take all of that energy in through the fingers into the heart. And as you exhale now, carry that into the darkness. As you take the right hand down to the earth, left arm reaches up. So as you spiral into this, feel any darkness that might be held and stagnant within the spine, within the body, within the hips or the shoulders. We hold a lot of our energies in our body, so feel where it might be stagnant here and use this opportunity to breathe more light into it. Bring the light from the stars and the moon once again as you inhale. Exhale, let it out. Slowly release that left hand down to meet the right, stepping the left foot back, lowering down knees, chest, and chin. Coming to shine the heart forward, Bhujangasana, lift the hands up for a moment, and exhale from that place of power, press through back to down dog. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, let it out. This time we'll inhale the right leg up to the sky, bending the knee and opening up the hip slightly here, flexing the foot and drawing the heel down toward that left hip. As the right hip stacks on top of the left, see if you can keep the shoulders mostly in alignment here. So if that right shoulder begins to pop up, try to draw it back down to align with the left. Keep the energy lifting up through the hips, through that right knee, and then inhale, straighten out the legs, square off the hips, and exhale, step the right foot through between the hands. Staying up off the knee this time, we'll keep the hips square and slowly let the left arm guide us as we come up again to spiral the arms and reach back into that light. Sink down nice and deep into your lunge here. The heel is off the floor behind you. We're keeping that energy reaching. And now for our twist, as we exhale, we'll come around and we'll draw the left elbow across the outside of that right knee. Palms come together. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, take your twist a little bit deeper. Dive deeper into your past, into any wounds, into any venom or poison that you feel has been penetrating yourself, your body, your psyche, your spirit. Let yourself use this opportunity to bring more light to it. Bring the light in as you inhale. Exhale, let go. Using the light to release the darkness. Inhale this time as we spiral up, we'll come all the way up to Warrior Two. So let the arms spiral you up to Warrior Two, sink down in that right knee, gaze over your right hand and start to feel the power that you've engaged, that you've brought in through releasing any darkness. Exhale, lower the arms down gently, and inhale, let that right arm reach you back into Reverse Warrior. Open up the side body here. And as we exhale, we'll lower the arms all the way down to the floor. Send the right foot back to meet the left. Lower down knees, chest and chin, or now if you'd like to come in through Chaturanga, we'll take our vinyasa to Chaturanga and then extend up to Up Dog or staying in Cobra, lifting the arms slightly. Either way, feel your power that you're generating here. And exhale, roll over the knees or toes and press back to Down Dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out through the mouth, let it go. Inhaling now, left leg reaches up to the sky. As we exhale, we'll bend the knee and open up the hip. Again, creating that softness through the hips by stacking left on top of right and keeping the shoulders aligned, drawing that left shoulder down. Both shoulders are reaching away from the ears. Fingers are spread nice and wide for foundational support. Keep reaching that left heel back toward the right hip. Take one more breath here as you find that alignment. And then inhale, straighten out the legs, square off the hips. And exhale, step the left foot through between the hands, keeping the right knee off the floor, keeping the hips square, shoulders square, letting the right arm guide you as you reach up and spiral the arms up and back. Right hand comes to the back of the right leg. Left arm reaches up for the light. More light, more light, more light. Bring it in through the fingertips. Let it resonate down into the heart and carry that with you so that we can use it in the dark. As we spiral the arms around, we're going to bring the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Palms come together as we inhale the heart up. And then exhale, taking the twist, lifting the heart up toward the left hands. Draw the belly in as you exhale. Create more space for that twist. Create more space for releasing and letting go so we can shine more light forth. Bringing in the light so we can bring it out to the world. Notice in your body where you might be holding this pain, suffering, or tension. It may be for yourself or for others or for the planet. This is our opportunity to bring light to it and transmute it. Take one more breath here, inhaling. Exhale as you let it out, slowly unravel. Begin to spiral upward into your Warrior Two. Exhale, sink down into your power. Draw the belly in and lengthen through the spine. Let that left knee cascade out slightly to align over the outer edge of the left foot. Find even more power as you sink down deeply and let the arms float down. Inhale with grace and fluidity. Let that left arm reach back, still feeling the nature of your warrior. That light warrior within you, guiding you to reach out for more light. Take that energy, carry it with you as you exhale and windmill the arms all the way back down to the floor, setting the left foot back to meet the right, lowering down knees, chest, and chin, or Chaturanga. Inhaling through to Cobra or Up Dog, shining the heart forward, and exhale over the toes to Down Dog. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Find yourself in this present state. Notice any shifts happening in your body now. Preparing to expand on our sequence. Feeling yourself connecting to the light within to transmute any darkness, any density. Coming back, inhaling the right leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, opening it up. And feel free this time to wrap that leg around, lifting up into your wild thing. Notice where you are in your practice and how your body feels. If you feel ready for this, go into it with full awareness. If not, feel free to just stay with the leg lifted up high. Wherever you are, honor your body. If you're in your wild thing, exhale back and around, lift that leg up as you inhale, and exhale, step the foot through between the hands. With all that power, all that light, let the left arm guide us up and reaching back all the way up into that spiraled extension. Reach, 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 reach. And as we exhale, elbow comes across the outside of the knee. Palms come together as we inhale. We'll lift the heart open. Exhale, twist it out. We're going to stay in this twisted, expanded state. So keep twisting and keep sending energy out as you shift your gaze forward and send your left hand down to the earth. Start to shift your weight forward and let that left leg reach up. Coming back into the twist, right arm reaches up with the left leg. So as we come into this revolved Ardha Chandrasana, revolved half moon, think about how much more you can bring light into the dark. And then exhale, look down at that left hand, bring the right hand down to where the left hand was, and come into Ardha Chandrasana, opening up the hip and now opening into your light. All the light is here for you to be receiving. So be receptive to the light. Draw it in through the fingers, the toes, every part of your being, the top of the head. Take one more breath here, drawing up through that right leg, squaring the hips, left hip over the right. Exhale, gaze down over that left foot or right foot, and then step the left foot back, spiraling that left arm all the way back again. And exhale, arms come down, sending that right foot up to the sky. Keeping the left leg or the right leg high as you shift your weight forward. Slowly lower down, chaturanga, swooping through to up dog or cobra. Smiling your heart forward and exhaling over the knees or toes to down dog. Inhaling now, the left leg is going to reach up to the sky. Exhale, bending the knee, opening up the hip, keeping the shoulders square at first, and feeling free to stay right here, or letting that left foot drop back behind you, coming to a modified version or full expression here of your wild thing. Let yourself be free in your expression. Freeing yourself from anything that you have been holding on to. Freeing ourselves from any planetary holding, any ancestral holding, any educational holding. Free yourself now by lifting your heart up into it. And then exhale. If you're in your wild thing, come back around. Lift that leg nice and high. Exhale. Step the foot through between the hands. Keep the heel up off the ground. Keep the knee off the ground as the right arm swoops up and around, spiraling back. Right hand reaches down that back right leg. Reach up for more light, more light. Keep deep bending in that left knee. And from that place of light, windmill the arms around. Right elbow comes to outside of left knee. Palms together as you inhale, lift the heart up. Exhale, take your gaze back. Notice where you can let go even more. What have you been holding on to that is no longer yours to work with? Or maybe it was never yours to begin with. Trust yourself in this process. Let it go. Breathe it out. Take your gaze forward. Send the right hand forward in front of that left foot. Start to shift your weight forward and send the right leg up. And if you're comfortable, left arm reaches up into a gentle twist here. Coming into our revolved Ardha Chandrasana. So we twist it out first. We come into that place of darkness and density. We find what we need to work with here. We wring it out. And then we exhale, gaze down, send the left foot down, or left hand down in front of the left foot. Open the right hip, and now shine your light in Ardha Chandrasana. Reach that right heel out, right fingers out, top of the head out, heart is shining forth. You are filled with the column of light flowing through you in every direction. Every part of your being is filled with this light of consciousness. Let yourself be fully embraced and engaged in this light. Take one more breath here. Exhale, look down, start to bend the left knee, step the right foot back, swoop the arms around, reverse warrior. Feel the light fully living you now. And then exhale, windmill the hands down, slide the left foot back, lift it up to the sky. Keep the leg high if you'd like as you shift the weight forward. Lower down to chaturanga and then swoop through. Hold your heart open here for a moment. Feel the light and then exhale. Reach it back to down dog. Inhale, come up on the toes. Exhale, breathe out through the mouth as you sink into the heels. Inhaling once again. Exhale, let it go. Take a few more breaths here. Let yourself be fully embraced in this light. Inhale the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, open up the hip. One nice long breath here. Inhale, straighten the leg out and step the foot through. One breath, one movement. Inhale, rise up, swoop the arms up and around, windmill back. Exhale, windmill forward into your twist. Find delight in every movement here. Exhale, shift your weight forward, left hand in front of right foot. Come into a gentle twist, revolved Ardha Chandrasana. Exhale, right hand comes down, left hip opens nice and wide. Feel the light that you are. And now exhale, both hands come down, gazing forward as you inhale. Exhale, walk both hands back to standing splits. Hold here for a moment, maybe wrapping the hands around that right ankle as you find balance. Find security. Find trust in your process. Exhale the hands down to the earth, bending the right knee, stepping the left foot back, spiraling around to reverse warrior. And exhale, drawing the hands down to the earth, slide that right leg up, open up that knee, and maybe take it back once again, all the way through to your wild thing. Smile your heart open. Inhale, lift that leg nice and high. Keep it high as you exhale, shift your weight forward. Lower down, inhale through to up dog or cobra. And exhale over the toes to down dog. Inhale, left leg reaches up to the sky. Exhale, opening up gently, bending the knee. Inhale, straightening out the leg, square off the hips. Exhale, step the foot through between the hands. Spiral up, right arm reaches up and back as you come into that nice high lunge, reaching up for the light. Exhale, spiral around, coming into that contracted posture, feeling any darkness that needs to be wrung out. Squeeze it out here. Exhale, gaze forward, shift your weight forward. Right hand comes in front. Gentle twist, gazing up at your left hand. Exhale, left hand comes to replace the right. Open the hip nice and wide, expand that light out in all directions. Inhaling here. Exhale, right hand comes down to meet the left. Inhale, look up, gaze forward, and exhale, walk the fingers back to meet the foot. Coming into standing splits, holding here, or reaching around for that left ankle. As you raise that right leg nice and high, feel the strength that you have, the trust that you have in your ability to move energy, to shift energy, to transform it, transmute it, and to share more healing light with this world. Exhale, plant the hands down, bend the left knee, step the right foot back. Windmill the arms up and around, reverse warrior once again. Feel the light shining into your heart and exhale. Swoop the arms down, slide that left foot back up to the sky. Rotate the hip open and maybe take it all the way around to come into your beautiful wild thing. Last time here to really shine that light forward. Really feel the beautiful light that you carry within you and how that light has healing capacity for the whole world. Exhale, rotating back, sending that right leg or left leg up to the sky, keeping it high as you shift your weight forward to plank position, lower down to chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, shine the heart forward. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, sending the hips back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth, breathe it out. One more breath like that, inhaling. Exhale, let it go. Coming back to your natural breath. Slowly begin to shift your weight forward. Begin to lower down either knees, chest, and shin, or coming to chaturanga, through chaturanga, all the way to the belly. Once you come down, flatten out the feet behind you, lift the chest, coming up into that supported or lifted cobra, shining the heart forward. Notice how it feels now to have released some of that density, to have shifted some of that energy. Reach the arms forward with grace and appreciation, and exhale, swim them back behind you, interlock the fingers, And let the arms come together as you lift the heart even more. Draw the feet together, press down into the earth. Lift your heart open. Trust that you are here to do this work on behalf of the whole. The more we clean and heal and purify our bodies, ourselves, our minds, and our spirits, the more we are clearing and purifying the whole of the entire planet and all beings. Trust that we are here for this shift. We have been trained. We have been prepared. We are here to do this work as warriors of light. Lift up into your light. Take one more deep breath. And exhale, slowly release the hands down. Let them come to rest in front of you as you rest your head to one side. Take a few moments to just feel the weight of your body sink into Mother Earth and know that you are co-creating this experience with her. She is here to receive anything that you are willing to and ready to release. Letting go. Dropping in with presence and trust. Know that you can release through light and through love, rather than through fear or resistance. Bring in more light and let that fill the spaces of darkness as it releases out now. Gracias, Madre. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you, Madre Tierra. Aipa Mama, we thank you for receiving on our behalf. On your next inhalation, bring the head back to neutral. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders once again. Lift up. Draw the heart forward and keep that energy lifted as you keep pressing down through the tops of the feet behind you. Reach out through the arms once again. And as you exhale this time, swim the arms back. Begin to bend the knees and reach for the tops of the ankles or the feet behind you. And either stay right here or press the feet into the hands and start to lift up into Dhanurasana, our bow pose. As you come up, really feel the radiance of your light shining forth. How much more can you bring more light into this world? How much more can you use your strength to lift up into that light, to call in more light, to ask for and receive more light? Ask permission now to receive more light into your being in all ways, in new ways that you haven't even imagined yet. Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Lift up into that light. And then exhale, slowly release the legs down. Release the grip of the hands, bring the hands before you, resting a pillow before you and letting the head rest to the other side. Take a deep breath in and exhale, let out all the air as you sink into Mother Earth once again. Sink into her knowing that she is here on our behalf to receive, that she understands and that she knows this is our collective work. As one universal love, one universal community and life force, we are doing our part to cleanse and purify, using the light to fill ourselves up with joy and radiance, using that light to transmute any darkness that we encounter, letting the darkness come to the light to be transformed and transmuted into beautiful healing light. Trust that this process is happening now. We are now conscious of this work as light beings and light healers, warriors of light. On your next inhalation, bring the head back to neutral. Bring the arms or hands underneath the shoulders. Begin to press that heart open once again, lifting up into the light, rolling all the way up and over the legs this time, over the knees, pressing back to child's pose, reaching the shoulders down toward the earth, the fingertips forward, and maybe resting the forehead on the floor. Shifting the weight of the hips side to side, connecting to any areas of tension here that may need to be moved, shifted, or changed. And again, feel into your capacity to make that change. Take a deep cleansing breath in and a cleansing breath out. And begin to slowly roll up through the spine. As you come up to the spine, draw the knees together, draw the heels together, sit up on the heels. Let the hands come to rest on the lap here for a moment. Left hand on top of right, thumbs touching at the tips. Find the length through your spine and begin to feel that light that flows through you. Notice if there feels a difference in your body from the beginning of our practice today. Any density that has transformed, that has transmuted, and been shifted by this light that you are. Know that you can call upon this light at any time to fill yourself from the inside out and allow that light to radiate out to all beings. Smile into your own light now. Take a moment here in stillness. And gently bringing the palms together. Inhale both arms up overhead. Let the arms swoop out to the sides. Right arm is going to cascade underneath the left. Coming into eagle posture. Drawing the palms together. Inhale, let the elbows lift up nice and high. Start to arch back gently, opening up your heart, shining the light forward. And then exhale, slowly curve into your spine. Opening up the back of the heart for receiving more light, more love, more beauty, more joy, the essence of who we are. Inhale, lifting up once again, opening up. And exhale, curling into your spine, receiving. As you inhale, come back to neutral, release the arms, float them up overhead. And exhale, let them float down again. This time, left arm swoops under right. Coming to cross at the elbows, palms come together. Inhale, lifting up, arching back slightly, smiling into the light. Lifting up the heart to share that light out with the world. And then exhale, carry that brilliance, harness it into your being and receive more light. Inhale, lifting up, opening, expanding that light out. And exhale, curling it in, receiving more for yourself on behalf of the whole. Inhale, lifting. And exhaling, contracting. Coming back to neutral, releasing the arms, draw them up overhead. As we bring the hands up here, draw the palms together, interlock the fingers, and extend the index fingers up to the sky. And just feel your light radiating up like the tip of a flame. How much more can you shine this brilliance up to the world, to cascade out and around over everything that you come in contact with? Send that flame up even more. Spark that light of brilliance that you are. And now exhale. Let that light cascade down and around you. As you slowly come to bring the hands down to the earth, shifting your weight forward for a moment to cross the ankles behind you, and then roll back over the ankles as you come into Navasana. So we'll come out straight into a boat pose. This can be an alternative or an option to stay here with the knees bent, even holding the legs here to support yourself, or maybe slightly straight or fully straight. Wherever you are, feel the expansion through the backs of the legs, through the arms, draw the shoulders back, and keep the belly drawn in tight and the chest lifted. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend the right knee in. You can hold it in here or you can keep the arms out to the sides. Inhale, right leg extends out. And then exhale, left leg draws in. Inhale, left leg out. Exhale, right leg in. Inhale, right leg out. Exhale, left leg in. Inhale, left leg out. Right leg in. Right leg out. Left leg in. Left leg out. Both knees drawing in now, squeezing them into your core, tapping the toes on the earth as you draw the forehead toward the knees, feeling that opening in the back of your heart to receive more light. And now lift up, open up your heart, open up the arms, open up the legs, and send that light out to the world. Smile as you feel the essence of your being, the strength that you carry in that vibrancy of light, and exhale. Come back to center, tap the toes to the earth, draw the forehead down toward the knees. Harness that energy, fill yourself up with more light, and now send it out to the world. Exhale, squeezing in. Inhale, expanding out. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, hold. Keep that energy lifting, 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 lifting. Keep that light shining upward. And then carry that light with you as you begin to lower down, all the way down to the earth. Let that light cascade over your whole body from head to toes as you come to lay on your mat. Rest the arms out to the sides for a moment and just feel yourself as this pillar of light. Feel the light that you are. Draw the right knee into the chest and take gentle circles around in one direction with that knee, opening up that hip, circling around the other direction as well. And then draw the knee all the way back into the chest, using the left hand across the outside of the knee. Wrap it around to come into a gentle twist, bringing that knee all the way across to the left side of the body. Right arm reaches out in opposition and the head takes the twist, gazing over that right shoulder. Cooling down, releasing any areas of tension, anywhere that you've released. We now have the opportunity to bring more light into those spaces. Take a couple more breaths here in your twist. Anything that you've held on to, any density that has been unconscious, subconscious, feel how you've started to clear it by bringing it up to the surface of consciousness, breathing into it with light and letting it go with love. Draw now that knee back to center. As we come back to that essence of light, draw the knee into the chest, bending the left knee, planting the foot to the floor, and then sending that right heel or ankle on top of the left thigh. Opening up that right thigh slightly, pressing it away from your body. You can even use your right hand to create that space. And then when you feel that opening, start to lift the left foot up off the floor. Draw the right hand between the legs. Left hand comes across to meet on top of the shin, interlocking the fingers, flexing the right foot, pressing that knee still out and away from you, that right knee, as you draw the left knee in toward your chest. We may tend to hold our emotions and our memories here in our hips. Any wounds, any pain that has been held here now has the opportunity to release. With this light of consciousness, just bringing awareness is enough sometimes to allow it to release. Noticing that it's there, saying thank you for your lessons, and now I release you. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Squeeze the knee in a little bit tighter. With grace, with compassion for your body. Pressing the right knee out, squeezing the left knee in. Let that left leg rise up, extending it up to the sky. And then inhale, let the right leg come up to meet it. Draw both legs in toward the body as you inhale, and then exhale, lift the chest, the shoulders, and the head up off the floor to meet the legs. Inhale, lower the shoulders and the head. Begin to bend the knees. Keep holding on to the left knee, draw it in as you extend the right leg out to the mat, flexing that foot, and then spiraling that left knee around in one direction, creating space in that hip. Spiraling around the other way. Drawing the knee in once again, wrapping the right hand around the outside of that left knee and guiding it over to the right into a gentle twist. Our last twist of this practice. As you come into it, feel the gentleness, letting the left arm reach out in opposition, taking your gaze over the left shoulder. Adjust wherever you need to here to feel the fullness, the full expression, without any strain or stress. Just feeling compassion for everything that you've wrung out, twisted out, released out today. Knowing that we are doing this shifting, this practice of awareness and moving energy for the whole. As we move through planetary shifts, we help and guide this process with ease by allowing that shift to happen within us first. Move into more light, and then carry that light out into the world. Take one more breath here in your twist, letting go, and then coming back to light as you bring that left knee back into the center line of your body, squeezing it into your chest. Good. Drawing the right foot to the floor and stacking the left heel or ankle on top of the right thigh. Using the left hand to press that thigh out and away from you, drawing the knee out away from the body, and then gently lifting the right foot up off the floor as the left hand slides through the legs, reaching around that shin to meet the right hand, interlocking the fingers here as you squeeze the knee into the chest. And let that left leg and left knee keep pressing away from the body. Both feet are flexed. Hips are releasing with every breath through your awareness of the memories and emotions that have been held here. Bring your awareness to any density and then let light come and wash over that density. Let it melt, let it transform, let it wash and move away or shift in its own way without needing to control how it shifts or transmutes. Trust the light. Trust the light. Inhaling, the right leg extends up to the sky. Keep that energy lifted up through that right heel and let the left leg come up to meet it. Wrapping the arms around the backs of the legs as you inhale. And then exhale, lift the chest and the shoulders up to meet the legs and the legs down to meet the chest. One last breath here, inhaling. Exhale, lower the shoulders and the head back down. Begin to bend the knees, draw both knees into the chest. Rock the knees gently side to side. Let go of any tension here. And then slowly allow the feet to drop to the earth. Roll the knees open with the palms of the feet resting together. Let the knees rest out to the sides. Rest the hands on the thighs and create a little bit of lengthening through the lower spine by pressing gently on the upper thighs, creating a bit of traction here at the back. Once you feel sufficient length in the spine, draw the lower back to the earth and start to straighten out the legs. Coming here into Shavasana, into our final resting state, you may rest your hands out to the sides with the palms facing up for receiving. And know that in the state of receptivity, you are a being of pure divine light. As we rest here in Shavasana, allow yourself to receive this meditative state, to receive yourself in the light, to allow yourself to be fully embraced by the light that you are, the light of consciousness, the light of the sun, the light of the moon and the stars, the light of all the celestial beings, the light of our masters, our teachers, and our loved ones. Let yourself be washed in their light. Know that there is nothing more to do. Simply bathe in the light that is of the same frequency of the light of consciousness that you are and that you are ready to share with all beings now. Feel yourself fully embraced. Visualize this column of light flowing through you, up and up, radiating more light with every breath. Know that you may bring any darkness into this light to be transmuted, and you may send that light out to the world to work with any darkness in your surroundings, in your environment. In this time of shifting and changing in our lives, in our universe and on our planet, we are here as beacons of light. Learn to use your light in this way, to transmute any darkness into healing light. Somos de luz del bosque, espíritu de todas edades. Somos de luz del bosque, espíritu de todas edades. Somos la luz divina, sabiduría de los mares. Somos la luz divina, sabiduría de los mares. Transformamos el dolor, trayendo todo a la luz. Transformamos el dolor, trayendo todo a la luz. Con el espíritu de mis abuelos, todo el día y la noche. Como el espíritu de mis abuelas, todo el día y la noche. Somos la luz del bosque, espíritu de todas edades. Somos la luz del bosque, espíritu de todas edades. Somos la luz divina, sabiduría de los mares. Somos la luz divina, sabiduría de los mares. feeling the divine light of consciousness, the light of all spirit beings, all benevolent beings flowing through you now, allowing that light to begin to carry you into your seated posture, to feel that light shining through you from head to toes, toes to head. Slowly take your time to let the arms float up overhead as you inhale. And as you exhale, allow yourself to roll to one side and take a moment just to feel into the light that you are. Give thanks as you hug your body to anything that you've released today. Give thanks to the courage that you've had to let it go. Give thanks to the divine spirits that have guided us in this process. And slowly make your way up in your divine light to a seated position, to feel yourself in your strength, in your power, in this light, in the warrior of light that you are. As you come up to sit up tall through the spine, let the hands rest at the heart center. Bowing our heads slightly, we give thanks for the energy of light that is within us and within all beings, all things, everywhere, always. We give thanks to the light of consciousness that flows through us. We give thanks to our minds today for being able to tap into that energy, to be able to see it and visualize it through us. We thank our ability to imagine, to visualize, and to know that this light exists within all things. As we connect and anchor it down into the earth, we thank Mother Earth for holding us and for allowing us to release that which no longer serves into her, so that she may help us transmute it into healing light. We let that energy rise up, and we thank Father Sky for continuing to shine that light down upon us. We open our hearts in the front and the back for receiving that light and the front for giving that light. May we continue to focus our energy in this divine and direct way. As we bow our heads to the light within, we bow our heads to the light of all beings, the light that we each carry within us and the light that we are cultivating as one family, one tribe, one community, one heart. From this place of wholeness, truth, and love, we close our practice with the sound of Om, sharing this vibration of light with the entire world through our breath, through our sound. Taking a deep cleansing breath in and a cleansing breath out. Breathing into Om and 3 Shantis. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Letting our hands touch our forehead, so we may continue to be clear with our thoughts as we carry the light forward. Bringing our hands to our lips, so that our words may come from this place of light, love, beauty, and joy. And closing our practice with our hands at our hearts, so that we may feel into the light that we are and that we carry forth into this world, in every act that we do, in every way that we walk this planet. With so much love and so much deep gratitude for this work, this practice, and for the shifting of energy and the capacity that we have to transform and transmute with this practice. I give you thanks. From my heart to yours, I bow to the depth of light within us all. Om Shanti. Peace. Namaste. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Aho.